We're ready to cite a second source. We're going to look at a website. So I was searching for information about the Maastricht Treaty. This is the treaty in 1992 that created the European Union. And I found this website where I can read the full text of the actual treaty. And that sounds interesting to me for my project. So I'm going to go to Noodle Tools, and we're going to pull up the citation form for a website. Okay, so you choose website and you click create citation. Of course, Noodle Tools is happy to show you how, but today we're going to click continue. And here is the information it's looking for, the website. So the first thing it wants is the name of the website. And the great news is this one's pretty clear. Boom, boom, Euro treaties. So I'm going to add that in. And you see when I start typing something into Noodle Tools, it will pop up this box which explains what it is that it's looking for and where you might find that. So now it wants the publisher of the site. So what person or organization is responsible for this? And I find it handy to go to the Contact Us button. Sometimes you'll get good information there. And right away I found that this organization called the British Management Data Foundation is responsible for this website called Euro Treaties. So I'm going to copy that and put it in as the publisher. All right, it automatically fills in the date that I looked at it, but it's looking for the date of publication. So when was this website updated? And let me go back and see if I see a date anywhere. Well, right down here, I do see a date, and I see a name. I'm going to remember that name for another part. So I've got January 2nd, 2010. So I know that this website has been updated in recent memory. It definitely wants the URL. This pop-up says that it wants a URL unless your reader will not be able to locate the source without it. But I think it's always better to give your teacher what you found. So I'm going to paste in the URL. Makes it easy for them to check. And now it's looking for a name. Look, remember Andrew down there? Here I've got Andrew Cowgill. I can put him as the author. He's taking credit for this website. All right, and look what would happen if I didn't capitalize his name. Noodle Tools would yell at me, and it would give me this yellow triangle to say that there was an error. Okay, so Noodle Tools has got your back. All right, now it's looking for the web page name. So remember I wanted to read the treaty. So here's the treaty. So the web page name is called the Maastricht Treaty. I'm going to copy that and put that in here. And again, it's yelling at me, oops, because it's all in caps. So if you didn't know, Maastricht is a town in the Netherlands. All right, so I didn't see an editor for the website, so I think that's enough. I click Submit. And here is my second annotation. And you see that Noodle Tools automatically is putting it in alphabetical order. Cowgill came before Hardin, so that one came first. Also, I want to show you that because this was the actual treaty, that is a primary source. It came from that time in 1992. And so I want my teacher to know that I found a primary source. So I'm going to give it a description. So I can call it a primary source. And right here, now my teacher can see, look, I got that primary source you were hoping that I would find. Okay, I'm going to toss you off to the next video, and we're going to cite an article from a library database.